So Litecoin 101.69, $101.69. Yeah, great. Back above the triple digit level, that psychological 100 key level of significance, I believe, for not just me, for anyone who is invested in Litecoin, right? Because it really hasn't spent that much time in its entire history above $100. Uh, December 17 through to June 18. That's 6 months right there. May 19 to July 19, 3 months over here. And again in December 20 to all the way here to May 22. That's like a year and a half. So basically, in its entire history, it really hasn't spent too much time above this yellow line, the 100 level. But I mentioned a few days ago we had this inverse head and shoulders, and it has broken. We are basically in a run to, I believe, this level here, 145 zone, and we have the August halvening for Litecoin over here. So I believe not only we get to 146, we could actually hit 180. So this zone over here, this is what I'm looking at for Litecoin. So yeah, so congratulations to anybody who basically doubled down in the depths of the despair of the bear markets, because you are sitting pretty now. If you really got a low cost average, say if your average is only $60, high 50s, yeah, you're doing really, really good right now. And I was looking back on some of my ideas back in November, December, and look at this one right here. 0 likes, 0 comments. You had a few people watch it, of course, but Roaring 20 is why another bull market is upon us. Market shocks and drawdowns are designed to shake you out. Charts are pointing to continual asset inflation this decade. Dow Jones 264K. Yeah, that's one of my targets. Dow Jones 64K. Even back here, Bitcoin regression trend. Let's see how this played out. So yeah, basically I just took the trend from basically the top to the bottom, top to the bottom, top to the bottom, top to the bottom, and put a regression trend on there. It's a good little tool, and extended the trend lines, looking for the midline support, and then a break, right? Midline support, break. This one, we kind of didn't really get a test of this midline. We didn't really kind of bounce off it, but we kind of moved away. And I was kind of predicting sometime early the year it'll break out to the upside. And yes, it did indeed. Bitcoin is on a tear. Basically upper double since the lows, right? Upper double since the lows. And the altcoins, some of the altcoins have done even better, of course, right? Hex did a basically 8x, 1.5 cents, 1.6 cents was the low, went all the way up to 12 cents. That was a fantastic run. But some other altcoins has done really well too. Let me see. What else can I say? Yeah, but I've been trying to, well, explain away why this is happening. Why this is happening is basically the same old problem. If you got red pulled into Bitcoin because of the banking system, the Federal Reserve system that kind of does away our spending power each year, then you know why. This is not, the game has not changed. The talk has changed a little bit here and there, but not really. I've been in the markets for a long, long time, and so it's kind of easier for me to like drown out like noise, because you go on YouTube now and there's literally hundreds of different market commentators on macro, on crypto, so it's extremely confusing for some people when you're new to these markets, right? So be careful who you listen to. Like I've been saying, I've been sharing long ideas basically since November. Yeah, I had a few short calls I've also shared, which actually did quite well. It was doing some shorts in last June, July. Actually did quite well for us. But basically, I'm a long term investor. So from here to 2025, we're basically accumulating. 2024, we're holding, not doing too much. Maybe waiting for some new crypto tech to come out that will blow away the competition, inverted commas. Um, See if we could ride that. But, having the core coins in your holdings will do you well through to 2025. So what do we do with Litecoin? So we have the halving coming up, and like the previous video I did on Litecoin, and again, thanks for all the likes and comments on that video. We really do appreciate all the love. But yeah, Litecoin is kind of doing what we expect, right? It's respecting levels. This level right here got tagged 2 times. This was like a breakout level to the downside, but it's also kind of helped firm up the price underneath. And so now we have this inverted head and shoulders. I believe it's already broken. Some people may do the neckline right here, but I believe it's already broken. And you will see some impulsive moves, I believe. So we're heading into the August halvening around here. So for me, this is minimum target 146, but I think we'll get higher, a little bit higher than the 2019 halvening. So this was that 145. I think we head up to 180, and then we don't know, right? I'm looking for a intermediate top of this cycle, the 2023 price zone, somewhere around here, and then the softening pullback, and then we can firm up ready for a breakout of this level, which I believe will take us for Litecoin beyond 420 finally. Why do I say that? Because some people are dismissing Litecoin and predicting a poor bull market, maybe a bull top around here and a decline into its bear, and kind of fizzling out. But for me, I think Litecoin actually will do well because there's only a few coins that are proof of work. Literally, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Digibyte, just a handful of commodity crypto coins. So I believe people will start allocating to Litecoin. You may get some favorable ETF, Bitcoin ETF, and maybe a Bitcoin crypto index come out. We've already seen the Nasdaq talk about digital asset exchange, so I believe Litecoin will definitely be on that list that gets listed. So yeah, I think things are actually quite positive. Downsides for me on Litecoin is the lack of engagement of of your community, whether it be on Twitter or YouTube. I'm just not seeing that passion, and that passion is what kind of really drives, euphoric bull runs. I'm not really seeing that on Litecoin. And that kind of comes back down to the founder, Charlie Lee, who's kind of a laid back dude, kind of not really somebody to get the people like really juiced, amped up and excited, right? He's kind of, laid back, kind of not really wanting to ruffle any feathers. That's why he kind of, you know, went for that soundbite of Litecoin being Bitcoin silver. He's definitely not trying to beat Bitcoin, which are like it's the opposite of Richard Hart, who's trying to say yes, Hex is better than Bitcoin and it's going to take its value, maybe take the number one spot one day. So completely different type of personality and of the founder. So that's one thing I'm is worried about Litecoin. That would be the only drawback, but like I said, I do believe we actually do break its previous all-time highs. By how much, we don't know. Will it be a 4-digit coin? There's this target I got up here, 2,900. That's a log-based projection. And how did I come up with that? So basically took this high one to L1. If you watched the crypto sniper hunt volatility method, this will be obvious to you. But for anyone who is not unaware, of who he is, just Google him on YouTube or have a search on Twitter, and you can see why this could be a possibility. But conservatively, I'm still looking at, you know, just a test of this 420. I'm still thinking it's going to break, but how much we don't know, right? So, yeah. So just a kind of heads up on Litecoin. It's doing quite well. Shall we take a look at some of these indicators? So this is accumulation distribution indicator. We can see if buyers are stepping up. So we've got a big red green candle right now on the daily, and on the breakout kind of makes sense. People will be looking at this pattern and kind of buying it up. So very, very good. Um, and where does like Litecoin fit into your whole portfolio? That's kind of what I want to gather, because you know, when I first got into crypto, Bitcoin obviously drew me in, but it was actually the first coin I bought was Ethereum. So how has Ethereum Litecoin done against Ethereum? I just want to double check that. Imagine it's not that great. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Okay, let's dig into this. So 2019, March 2019, this was still recovery year. Yeah, 2019 will be recovery year. 2018 was the bear market. Um, so yeah, right now, right now, it only takes zero point zero 0.05 Ethereum to buy one Litecoin. Back up here, it took 0.57 of an ETH, more than half of an ETH, to buy one Litecoin. So the performance of Litecoin versus ETH has been terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna just say it's been terrible. And if you just held Litecoin and not ETH, you probably be in some disbelief for what has happened. Um, it's quite simple, really. ETH has a bigger network effect. Really, it's got smart contracts. It's got DeFi. It's got NFTs. It's got multiple coins. So people go to gamble on ETH way more than to do on Litecoin, which is primarily used as a payments coin, quote unquote. Unfortunately, nobody uses these crypto coins for payments. So you've got a double top right there. That's your projected level, smashed right through it. You've got a broadening wedge over here, and if we take this level down to, this is all on log, by the way, from the breakout point, look where it takes us as a target right there. Okay, but all is not lost. This is not, continual doom of Litecoin versus ETH. There is potential. I'm looking at left shoulder, right shoulder, and head, and then a right shoulder in formation. Right, this is in formation. So we need to see some positive Litecoin action against Ethereum, taking out this high, and then you can definitely be working your way into making this right shoulder. What does that project for us or you guys who are holding Litecoin or interested in Litecoin? This is against the ETH right here. So we got a 1.6 level. So it will take basically a sixth of Ethereum to buy one Litecoin at this point in time. Currently 0.005, so that's a 3x potential LTC outperformance against Ethereum. Yes, 3.3x. Interesting. Nobody's talking about Litecoin. It's a unsung hero, I guess, for the people. Who knows, right? So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with this as a potential upside of Litecoin versus ETH. And as you know, I've been predicting or speculating that ETH will outperform BTC. So where's the ETH BTC chart? I've been watching this for a long time. This is the flipping in the making. I believe 0.16 ETH against BTC is the flip, and then I actually got an ultimate target of 0.21 Ethereum versus Bitcoin. So how long it stays up there, we don't know. But like I said, you got that inverse head and shoulders of Litecoin versus ETH. So LTC outperforming ETH outperforming Bitcoin. So all potential, of course, right? All potential, of course. But yeah, not too bad for you LTC holders. Okay, guys, I'm going to just leave it there for you guys. Drop a comment, drop a like. I do appreciate the feedback and any questions that you may have. Yeah, like I said, enjoy the rest of your evening. Cheers, guys. Bye.